Hello students, welcome back to Future Foundation. Students, in today's class of straight lines, we will learn how to factorize the given pair of straight lines in combined form into two linear factors. And then we will discuss equation of angle bisectors for a pair of lines passing through origin. And also we will discuss how to homogenize curve of second degree. And lastly, we will learn how to find angle of a triangle made by three lines. So let's start the class. So students, to learn how to factorize or how we can factorize the equation of second degree for a pair of straight lines into two linear factors, we are taking a question. The question is, if pair of lines is represented by 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 1 is equal to 0, then find lines, right? So we have to find lines individually. Means if L1, L2 is represented by this second degree equation, then we need to find L1 and L2 individually, right? So we need L1 and we need L2, right? Now for this we have to follow some steps. So we are solving this question in steps. So step 1 is factorize the homogeneous terms, right? That is 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square. Means मुझे इसको factorize करना है, right? So this can be written as 3x square plus 9xy minus xy minus 3y square, or 3x x plus 3y minus y times x plus 3y, okay, or 3x minus y into x plus 3y. So I have factorized the 2 degree term, okay, means homogeneous part I have factorized. Now step 2, add P and Q, or what scalars you want, or whatever the scalars you want to add, you can add, okay. At this point I am taking P and Q, so add P and Q to both factors and then multiply. Okay, so what I am doing, I am adding P to one factor and Q to other factor and then multiply term by term. So now this will become 2, no need to multiply exactly. So if you will multiply, then what you will get, 3x square plus 3xy plus 3x cube minus xy minus 3y square minus y cube plus xp plus 3y p plus pq, okay. So after multiplying you will get these terms. Now if this is the required pair, then it must be 0. Okay, and it must be 0. Step third becomes compare the coefficients given 2-degree equation. Okay, so when we compare 2-degree equation, or after taking like terms, this will become 3x square minus 3y square, sorry, this is 9xy plus 8xy plus x times 3q plus p plus y times 3p minus q plus pq is equal to 0. So after having comparison, we will get 3q plus p is equal to 2 and 3p minus q is equal to minus 4. So after multiplying equation 1 with 3, we will get 3p plus 9q is equal to 6. So minus minus minus. Minus 10q is equal to minus 10, means q is equal to 1. Okay, so if q is equal to 1, then p is equal to minus 1, right? So therefore L1 L2 now becomes, this is L1 L2, right? This is L1 L2. So therefore L1 L2 becomes 3x minus y minus 1 into x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore L1 individually 3x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0, and L2 is x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. So in this way we can find L1 and L2 in a separated mode. So now also we are observing what L1 is perpendicular to L2, as coefficients of x and y are interchanged, and sign of x or y is also changed. Okay, now come to the next topic, which is equation of angle bisector. Equation of angle bisector. Now we are going to find the equation of angle bisector for a pair which is passing through origin, right? So for ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, equation of angle bisector becomes x square minus y square upon x a minus b is equal to xy upon h, right? This is the equation of angle bisector. Now let us take a question. If x square minus pxy minus y square is equal to 0 and x square minus 2qxy minus y is equal to 0 are angle bisectors to each other, then find the condition. Find the condition. Condition means we have to find the relation between coefficients, right? So in question it is given that one pair is the pair of angle bisectors to the other, right? So for any pair I can write the equation of angle bisector using above relation or using above equation means this equation. So for x square minus pxy minus y square is equal to 0, equation of angle bisector is x square minus y square upon a minus b, that is 1 minus of minus 1 is equal to xy upon h, and h is what? Minus p by 2. From here we can get x square minus y square upon 2 is equal to 2xy upon minus p, right? Or minus px square plus py square minus 4xy is equal to 0, or px square plus 4xy minus py square is equal to 0, right? Now also according to question, px square plus 4xy minus py square is equal to 0, and other pair is given, which is x square minus 2qxy minus y square is equal to 0, are identical. Why they are identical? Because it is given in the question that one pair is angle bisector for the other. So these two pairs are identical, must be identical. Okay. So if equations are identical, means their coefficient must be in the same ratio, or coefficient must be proportional. So we can write p by 1 is equal to 4 by minus 2q is equal to minus p upon minus 1. So from here we can get minus 2pq is equal to 4, or pq is equal to minus 2. This is the condition, or this is the relation between the coefficients p and q, right? Okay, now let's go to next topic, that is homogenization. So what do you mean by homogenization here? Homogenization means we are going to make degree of each term same, and because we are studying right now pair of straight line, which is equation of 2 degree, so we need to make every term of degree 2. So let us understand. So in this we have to find equation of lines passing through origin and intersection of given lines and given line and given curve. So see students, if we are making a 2 degree equation, or if we have equation of 2 degree, and in that equation every term is of degree 2, it means simply it is a pair of straight lines passing through origin, okay, which we have already seen, right? So now we have to find the equation for that pair which is passing through origin and through the intersection of given curve and given line. See, this is the given curve C, and this is the given line L, and here L1 and L2. So we need to homogenize this curve, okay, and this curve is of second degree, but not all terms of this curve is of second degree. So we need to homogenize this curve, means we need to make term of 2 degree, make every term of 2 degree. So let's see with a given curve which is of 2 degree. So write using general equation of 2 degree. So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, and line is lx plus my plus n is equal to 0, or you can write lx plus my on minus n is equal to 1, right? So say this is 1, this is 2. Now we are making one homogeneous. Homogeneous means we are making each term of 2 degree. So we are making one homogeneous with the help of 2. Okay. How we can make this? See. So as these three terms are having 2 degree, so no need to change these three terms. So now 2gx and 2fy are two terms having 1 degree. So 2gx plus 2fy into 1. So by multiplying 1 there is no change, but we can write this plus c. C is having 0 degree, so we can write c into 1 square as well. But we know 1 is nothing but lx plus my upon minus n. So in place of 1 we can place lx plus my upon minus n. So now x square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy into lx plus my on minus n plus c into lx plus my on minus n whole square is equal to 0, right? Now in this equation which is in box, each term is having 2 degree, right? So this equation has been homogenized. Let us take a question based on this concept. Question is, find the pair of straight lines. Find the pair of straight lines through origin, passing through origin, and intersection of y square is equal to 4x and x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Please students, in question we need to find the pair of straight line passing through origin. Means we need to find the equation of the type ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. Means we need to find the homogeneous equation of second degree, right? So we have just learned how to find homogeneous equation of 2 degree. We can homogenize this 2 degree curve, that is y square is equal to 4x, using this line, right? Now let's do what we have learned. So this is y square is equal to 4ax and a line x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, from origin and intersection of these two, a pair is passing. So this L1 and L2 we are finding. So curve is y square minus 4x is equal to 0 and line is x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So from here this can be written as x plus y on 2 is equal to 1. So therefore N1 L2, which is pair of line passing through origin, can be written as y square minus 4x into 1 is equal to 0. Okay, or y square minus 4x into 1 means x plus y upon 2 is equal to 0. So this is y square minus 2x square minus 2xy is equal to 0, or 2x square plus 2xy minus y square is equal to 0. So this is required pair. As we can see, this is a homogeneous equation of second degree which represents a pair of straight line passing through origin. So now come to next topic, which is angles of a triangle made by three lines. So first of all, draw figure. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. So this is L1, this is L2, this is L3. Okay, this is alpha, which line L1 is making with x-axis, and angle beta, which line L2 is making with x-axis, and L3 line is making angle gamma with x-axis. Now triangle made by these three lines is ABC. Vertex A is with the line L2 and L3. See, this is A. Vertex B is the vertex B is with the line L2 and L3. See, this is vertex B. Sorry, vertex B is with the line L3 and L1, and vertex C is with the line L1 and L2. So now angle A is nothing but, from figure we can have angle A in triangle ABC is beta plus A is equal to gamma. So A is gamma minus beta, right? And if I take tan on both sides, then tan A is equal to tan of gamma minus beta, and after expanding using tan A minus B, this tan gamma is slope of line L3 and tan beta is slope of line L2, which will be represented by M3 and M2. So tan A becomes M3 minus M2 upon 1 plus M3 M2. Also here I am assuming that M3 is greater than M2, so tan A will be positive and A will be acute. Similarly, B is what? Or pi minus B. Pi minus B pi minus b is what? This is pi minus b, gamma minus alpha. So tan of pi minus b is tan gamma minus alpha, or tan pi minus b is minus tan b. So tan b becomes m1 minus m3 upon 1 plus m1 m3, and c is equal to beta minus alpha. So tan c becomes m2 minus m1 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So here are these three angles. So in exam, obviously we are not going to find through this method. There should be some trick for memorizing these angles. So if write this, say this is here is m1, m2 and m3. m1 is less than m2 and m2 is less than m3. So if for having a, we are going m3 to m2, okay, for a, and for b we are going from m2 to m1. For c, sorry, for c we are going from m2 to m1. For b we are going from m1 to m3, right? So we are going to m1 and then m1 to m3. Similarly, for a we are going to m1 m3, sorry, and m3 to m2, and for c we are going to m2 and then m2 to m1, right? And for finding these angles, slopes are arranged, or slope should be arranged in ascending order, right? That is m1 should be less than m2 and m2 less than m3, right? Now let us write a question. Question is, find cubic equation made by tangents of internal angles of a triangle when sides are given. When sides are 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0, x minus y plus 5 is equal to 0, and 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. So here, students, three equations of lines are given which are representing sides of a triangle. So if triangle is given, so using the angles of that triangle or internal angles of that triangle, take tangents on these angles and take roots for a cubic. Tan of those angles as a root for a cubic and find the cubic equation, right? So first of all we need to find slope. So if this is m, so m is minus 2. If for this slope, for this line slope is 1, for this line slope is 3. So here minus 2 is less than 1 and 1 is less than 3. So it is m1, it is m2 and it is m3. Now write tan A. Tan A is nothing but m3 minus m2 upon 1 plus m3 m2. Okay, which is 3 minus of minus 1 upon 1 plus 3 into 1, which is what? 1 by 2. Take it as alpha. Tan B m1 minus m3 upon 1 plus m1 m3. m1 is minus 2, m3 is 3 on 1 plus minus 2 into 3. So minus 5 upon minus 5, which is 1. m2 minus m1 upon 1 plus m1 m2. m2 is 1 minus minus 2, which is 2 upon 1 plus 1 into minus 2, which is minus 2. So this is minus 3. Take it as gamma. So alpha plus beta plus gamma is 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 3, which becomes minus 2 plus half, that is minus 3 by 2. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is alpha beta is 1 by 2 plus beta gamma is minus 3 plus gamma alpha is minus 3 by 2, which becomes minus 4. And alpha beta gamma, which is minus 3 by 2. So therefore equation becomes x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha x minus alpha beta gamma is equal to 0, right? So x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus 3 by 2, so plus 3 by 2 x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is minus 4. This is minus 4x and minus alpha beta gamma, which is minus 3 by 2, so minus minus plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, or 2x square is 3x, 2x cube, sorry, this is x cube, so 2x cube plus 3x square minus 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. So this is required equation. So students, for today's class we are done. Let's meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care.